UK business DT&G Ltd has more than 60 years worth of experience in the equipment sector, specialising in the coating and polishing of chocolate. So we catch up with Director Lyn Pitt to discuss some of the key challenges faced by the company as it continues its strong order pipeline and exports all around the world.
Yes, Neill, I'm really proud of where DT&G is now, where the Finn equipment is now. I genuinely think, along with my very loyal and skilled engineers, that these are the best Finn machines we have ever built, and we're so proud of them. As a company, we've had lots of challenges over the past few years. We've embarked on lots of R&D and innovation. We're very pleased to have the Interlocks thermodrive belt on our machines, which have out in industry. They're delivering so many benefits. We knew scientifically that they would be an improvement, but it's always very gratifying when that's the feedback we get from our clients, and the benefits are huge. So but then, like everybody else, we had the challenge of a pandemic. We've also had the challenge of Brexit, but I gave us, the company, and probably all of everybody who works for it, a 2-year plan to get back to where we were before the pandemic, and hopefully be in an even better place than we were before the pandemic. So we're nearly at the end of that first year, which is amazing. It's been a really busy year. The company is really busy. The inquiries that we're getting are really positive. And as a company during that pandemic time, we developed so we can very confidently offer the complete coating and polishing production answer to any questions or any problems and that people might have and solutions they need. So we don't just do the coating and polishing, we can do the conveyors, and we're very successfully supplying with a company that we work closely with, not ourselves, because we're not experts, and we like everything that has the DTG project banner to be successful, so we always use the experts. So we're in a really good place, and I think by this time next year we'll be even better. A lot of that is based on our commitment to the industry as a whole, and I really enjoyed the World Confectionery Conference in Brussels. It brought together all the elements, right from the African farmers all the way up through to the design of the equipment and the different products that people are developing to meet the customers' needs, and also the different farming techniques that there are and where we're going, not just where we are now, but where we're all going. Food is going to be a priority. It's efficient production and making it into products that Generation Z and the rest of the chocolate buying and confectionery buying public need. So that confectionery conference brought us all together. We were face to face, which was lovely. It's different than an exhibition because nobody's actually trying to sell anything. We're just sharing our experiences, and we're all learning and growing together, and that is so important because we all have a lot of the same challenges. So that is another positive. A positive for us was, although meeting face to face is so important, and we're a very old company, and we've got clients that have been in the industry for a long time with an awful lot of knowledge. We have machines that are more than 30 years old that are still in daily production, so it's important to us to keep those connections, but to look to the future and to work with our customers and future customers to develop that future.
Just looking back on the history of the business there, can you tell us a little bit about the founder there, Frank Finn, and how he would have viewed the company today?
Yeah, Frank Finn was our founder, which is where we get our brand name from, Finn. Lots of people still ask me how Frank is. Very sadly, he's no longer with us, but he did, when we moved to this new building from his original building, he came and opened it for us, which was lovely. Frank was well known, I think, through the confectionery world. I think he went to far more parties than I did, but people still ask me now how he is. People will come and say, I bought my first machine off Frank, and that's how my family has has grown the business, how we've, you know, developed, employed people, paid for our own homes and education. So it's a massive thing that Frank did to bring that sort of success to people. He did come here and open this building for us, and even Wayne Woods, my engineering manager, who is so integral to this business, Frank would still say to me, when he was 15, Lynn, I had to take him to one side and sort him out. and I think Wayne that's just a memory that he says he doesn't still remember that, does he? But I think that's part of the Finn family ethic that we have. We all been together a long time, and we all, if it wasn't for Frank and his design of the Finn chocolate coater and polisher, and his development of DT&G, and also the development of his staff. Wayne, the engineering manager, was an original apprentice quite a long time ago now, and the other people who work here, they are all long-serving employees and have a massive skill base and understanding of the industry.
And just as a final thing, you know, obviously we've been experiencing some very difficult times with the pandemic that we discussed, and also with things like energy crisis at the moment. From what you're saying earlier, the team has really pulled together, and can you tell me how optimistic you are in terms of tackling those tasks and tests as the business moves forward?
Yeah, I'm very optimistic about tackling all the issues of energy and the changing employment field. You know, we would like to work with younger people so that they have an understanding of how beneficial and what a great lifestyle it can be working in engineering and exporting globally. I gave us a 2-year recovery plan because lots of things have changed, not least the travelling for my engineers who go out on site all around the world, and everything has changed. So we've got to the end almost the first year, and we're doing better than I anticipated. We are being incredibly successful, and I have a very strong team, which makes a big difference to the confidence that my clients can have, and not just in the building the machines, but in our support for them. Our support for the clients is really important. So over the next 12 months we have Interpack. Hopefully we'll have another World Confectionery Conference. We'll be attending NCA events also in the USA, which is a big market. We'll be going out to the East, which is really a priority market for us also. So there are challenges, but to be honest with you, I haven't got very far without having an awful lot of challenges. So, and I think that the UK and people globally within this industry don't give up. I think that we will all be in a better place this time next year.